the series Tips and Strategies. Presentation 2, Using the Reading and Activity Books. One unique feature of the SMILES program is that it is a combination of two sets of books, one for reading and one for activities. This presentation provides tips and strategies regarding the use of both the reading and activity books. 1. Keep both reading and activity books available in the classroom. 2. Plan each session to include both books, the reading and activity books. 3. Explore new words introduced on a page in the story by their complementary activities in the activity book. And 4th, answer comprehension questions in writing to assist in learning to read the new words and the story. Point 1. Keeping both reading and activity books available in the classroom. Here are some tips regarding classroom setup. The first, maintaining an orderly classroom is important. So it is recommended, given the number of books included in the program, to have a dedicated place for each student to store their books, such as a cubbyhole or a bookshelf. 2. Establish a reading corner. This will help use previously completed reading books and provides a space where students can practice reading previously learned stories. The second point is to plan each session to include both reading and activity books. There are 3 sets of interrelated and complementary activities that form a basis upon which instructional strategies can be established. The activity books contains activities related to phonics, vocabulary, grammar, and spelling. The reading book contains 2 types of learning activities. The first being reading the story itself, and the third is answering the comprehension questions in writing. Based on these 3 activities, 3 groups of students can be set up. Group 1 can be using the reading book and practicing or learning reading the story. The second group, also using the reading book, can be focusing on answering the comprehension questions in writing. And the third group is working on activities in the activity book. Students can switch between these stations and rotate. So using both books creates the opportunity for establishing learning groups or stations, with each focusing on one of the 3 activities just listed. Here's a tip on classroom management. It is important to note that students in this age group are quite energetic with a short attention span. So alternating between books and physically getting up to walk to different learning stations allows students to vent and refocus. The third point, exploring new words introduced on a story page by their complementary activities in the activity book. Activities explore words beyond the extent to which they are encountered in a story. For example, phonics activities visually isolate each sound-letter association. Rhyming activities present words with others that rhyme. Vocabulary is reinforced through matching each word with its picture. And spelling is practiced through various activities that require students to arrange the letters to spell the words and to repeatedly practice writing the words. Here's an example from one of the stories. Tug and up are new words on this reading page. In the activity book, these words are explored further For example, the word tug is introduced isolated in its sound letter associations. Each sound is presented in a reading box to be clearly identified. Underneath is an opportunity to practice tracing and writing the word tug. The word up is also explored further in the context of rhyme. Three words are introduced in this activity: up, cup, and pup. The activity focuses on the ending sounds and the rhyme that connects these three words. Point 4. Answer comprehension questions in writing to assist in learning to read the new words and the story. Many comprehension questions are structured such that their answers match sentences in the story. Taking the same sentence from the story, tug me up, is used as an example. In question number 3 of the written comprehension section, what did Duck say to Mutt? The answer is simply the same sentence, tug me up. Answering the question in writing helps reinforce reading the sentence in the story. This concludes the second presentation of the series. The third presentation, Strategies for Young Learners, follows.